Hi, I'm Barbara Bertucci, and I'm here in California. Yay. And it's my privilege today to introduce Luis Kasuga, our CEO, our president in actually everywhere, North America. And we just got back from Japan. It was a wonderful trip. But I want to get into, you had well, you have amazing wisdom, but the nuggets that you'd like to share with us and trainings or tips and techniques. So I just wanted to share with that. You have share with us.
Thank
Take
you,
it
Barbara, for inviting me to be here this morning. I'm so pleased to be able to share ideas and inviting you to for reflection. And of course, the idea of this reflection is for having a clear image of what you want to do in ICANN and what you have been doing in ICANN, right? So starting from there, I ask always that why you came to Nikken, and most of the people tell me that it was a physical challenge that was captured their attention to use Nikken products, and then after having the experience, it becomes something that you want to try more and learn more about it, and then people start sharing it and have fun sharing the concepts, the ideas, the philosophy, and other people start having the experience as you had, and that becomes 15 years, 20 years. I don't know how many years, but that becomes many years for many of us. So I am in a way to become 30 years in Nikken. So but more than 36 years in network marketing.
Wow.
So I have been in network marketing before coming to Nikken, and I was in this detergents business.
Mm.
I don't.
Soaps, detergents, yes.
SA8 and LOC, things like that. Maybe some of you know that. And I didn't start my career in network marketing because I wanted to be in a cleaning house community, or I didn't want to be part of a to have my friends and family having cleaner clothing and that kind of thing. So I didn't start because of that. I start because I needed an option to have incomes. And at that time, I did a lot of things, but all of them has I had to sacrifice my time. So, and to administrate the time in between studying and working, and that was it was difficult. But when I learned about network marketing, that I really didn't believe it. I didn't believe that this will work. But I give a try because one of my friends that I respect very much, he was doing the business. So I 1 year later after I start, I struggle many things, and I challenge my uplines because they told me how to do things, and I say no, I have a better way, and I try my way. It didn't work. I lost a lot of people on the way. I thought that this will not working, and I realized that it was not the system. It was me not following the system. And after I start following the system, I discovered one of the best things I ever discovered, that I could start having control on my time. So I control my time.
Mm.
When I start controlling my time, that changed everything. And that makes me get in love with network marketing, and I'm practicing promoting since. Here is the important part. why you want to do network marketing, or why you want to be in the wellness industry, or why you want to do something to serve people. The reason of each of us is different. And I discovered that in Niken because we have 5 pillars of wellness. Do you know the 5 pillars? Of course.
Yeah.
So each of them is a door. And we entered that door, different doors. Some people started with the body, that is more the physical area. Some start because of family. Some of you started because of society or finances. But at the end of the day, we all use Niken products and we know that they are good. We all promote Niken products and we know that we are going to have good results with the people that allowed us to share the idea with them. So this works.
Yeah.
Here is where I like to talk about it, because first, our products are inspiring nature. And inspiring nature is something that I really love, because I grew up with my mother. Well, my mother is Asian physician. It's more the Asian techniques for health. So I never took a pill or nothing when I was child, and everything was healed. Well, not that I'm healed by acupuncture or the different techniques that my mother had. So she practiced. She had her um, uh, clients, you can say, or patients. She had her patients, and she had every day she was so busy, and I saw that. I grew that with that. And when I learned about Niken, it was similar of what she was doing and what I learned when I was child. And I got just passionate of that. So talking about how the human body works is just amazing. The more you study it, it's just amazing. And if we respect how our body works, we are going to provide to our body the natural solutions. Natural solutions is the best way to go for prevention and to keep our body healthy. But in the case of the medicine, the pharmaceutical drugs, they are really good also. They are good to the emergencies. They are good for quick actions. And sometimes we need those quick actions. But we cannot build a lifestyle with drugs. We can create a lifestyle with natural products. So the pharmaceutical products are really good. We are lucky to have them, to have access to them, and they support us in many ways for quick solutions. So when people ask me, what do you have for headaches or pain in some part of the body in Niken, I heard that most of the consultants says, oh, we have these bands, we have these pillows, we have these solutions. My answer will be always nothing. We don't have nothing to release pain or to heal. We have nothing. We don't do that. It's not our area. And we are not trained for that. We are not trained to diagnose nothing. So we don't have that. But I always ask them, why do you think that you have this pain or this discomfort? And people always tell me that they are under pressure, or they have an accident, or they have some chronic things, right? Mm-hmm. So I always tell them, well, if you want to experience a something for making your life more comfortable, we can talk about it. But if you are looking for a painkiller, you must go to the drugstore. Yeah. The reason of this is because a lot of people think that Nikken products are expensive. And of course, they will think that because if you compare a painkiller in the drugstore and you compare that with a power mini or the insoles, our products will be more expensive for just for painkillers, right? It's much more expensive if it's just for that. Makes sense?
Yeah.
So that's why we are not in that business. We are not in the curing, healing, pain releasing business. It's not our business. People attribute that kind of how you can say that. People attribute that our products works for these things, but that's not true. What our products does is that our products motivate or incentivate or make our body works as it's supposed to work in a natural way. So your body itself has healing power. You can see that if you cut with a knife, that will heal. If you you broke a bone, that will heal, right?
Yeah.
So our body has the naturally has the power to heal. The only thing is that when we live in, not in balance, when we live in with tension, in creating with our food, we create an acidic environment in our body. Our body functions will drop down, will drop. And then we're going to try to find a solution, a quick solution, and the quick solutions will be different things that we already know. It's like a alarm, right? When a fire alarm, if you hear a smoke alarm or fire alarm, and you just go and turn off the alarm, but you don't see around what is going on, the next alarm will sound again in the next floor, and again after it's too late to do something, right? But what we do is just to turn off the alarm. The best thing to do is to review what is causing the alarm to sound, and to fix that, right? So what we do with our products, we fix the origin of the smoke.
That's
Yes.
great analogy. That's awesome.
But it's not healing. It's just we go to the source of the smoke, and when there is no more smoke, there is not the alarm. The alarm is our body has the alarm system that is pain. It's an alarm system. It's telling you that something is not working well. Right? It's not that you are sick. It's something is not working well. Well, starting from there, our products works very well for that kind of things. Our body helps your body to be relaxed, and when your body is relaxed and well hydrated, everything your body will do everything needed to be in a balance, right? Being in balance, and that being in balance causes what people says that they were cured by Nikken products. No, that was not true. It was not the Nikken products. Make sense?
Yeah. It's the environment it puts you in that helps you mend and heal and
Yes.
get into balance. And the
Thank you
body
for
does everything else.
yeah. And then, well, that's the start. And when we experience that, we want to share that experience because it's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
And when you are excited, people listen. When you try to sell them, nobody listens. But when you are excited sharing something, people listen. Yes?
Yeah.
So many people tell me that when they start their Nikken business, they have more effectiveness to recruit people to sell the products because you were I will say this like you were just emotional, right? You were more excited. But after some years, you start learning the far infrared, you start studying the magnetic fields, and you start learning the negative ions and blah, blah, blah. And now you don't explain your excitement, you start explaining the technology, right? And your sales drop and your effectiveness to recruit drop, right? Because you stop sharing the essential, that is an experience. That is, experience is always emotions, right?
Yeah.
And oh, did you see that?
No,
No, you didn't?
no.
It was a negative ion just crossed the screen. Did you see that negative ion? No, you didn't? Of course not. You cannot see the negative ions. Why you try to explain something that we cannot see? It's theory. Is the same as voltage, electrons, neutrons, protons. All those are theory. When you put this theory in the physics and you test them, works. The test works. That's why the theory becomes a kind of reality, because we test them. But the more we study about them, more the scientist brings more and more and more learnings from all these studying the electrons, the atoms, right? So the same thing with the negative ions, with the far infrared, with the magnetic. And people says, oh, then the magnets works. I say, so if I use the magnets in my fridge, that will work. So I have my Domino's pizza magnet here, my dry cleaning magnet here. So I can collect all the magnets that the advertisers give me, and I can throw all of them in my bed, and that will work. So why I need to buy nickel magnets? It's not the magnets, it's not the far infrared, it's not the negative ion, it's the combination of all of those things in a product. So what works is the natural fit. That works. The Makura, that works. The insoles, those works. Because all of them have all the technologies together, and the combination is what works. So we don't attribute the effects that we will have. We don't attribute them to the magnets. It's to the way we use them, the way we combine them. That's the technology. So do we sell water filtration? No. Everybody has water filtration. Everybody takes chlorine from the water. Choose any of the filters, and they do that. And that's we know that our products that's very well. I want some of that dollars, Sue. And then what I say here is that the system is a water system that makes the water become live water, and that's a huge difference, because it's what we add to the water. It's not what we take out of the water. We take out things from the water, but we also add things to the water. And everybody's everybody wants more to talk about what we take out from the water, the sediments, the chlorine. But that's the less important part. It's good and it's important, but it's the less important, because any water filtration system does it. Yes?
Yeah.
So what we add to the water to make a living water, that's the difference. But you can explain the whole filtration, and you say, I'm drinking living water. What's that? Oh, so it's a system that makes the water to recover the natural properties. Yeah. And also, I challenged one of my friends that was very accepting of this, and I said, well, nature knows their way. So use three trays and put the water in these trays for your dog. So your dog, one with bottled water, one with tap water, and one with waterfall water. And let your dog or your cat choose the water they want to drink. And
Yeah.
she says, I tried 5 times, and 5 times my dog went to the waterfall.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's the kind of things that you can prove at home, is if you have pets. Yeah.
Yeah.
So starting from there, we have something to share. We have something to talk about. We can start any conversations at any time. And most of the people try to prove in front of others that our products works. We start talking about magnetic fields and negative ion, and I will prove you that this work. And the executive people start saying, no, this, you are wrong. There are not studies regarding that, right?
Right.
That's
Right.
very usual. And they are right. There are not that many studies. There are not that many statistics that support that. That's true. But this is like I told that before, that is like a chamomile. Chamomile? Have you used chamomile tea?
Yeah.
For what?
Just help you sleep, right?
Yeah,
Sleep.
for sleep
Mm-hmm.
and stomach discomfort,
Mm-hmm.
right? Sometimes. Who told you that? Who told you that that works for sleep or for stomach discomfort? Who told you that?
It's a long time ago. I don't know.
Your mother
Your mother. Okay.
is the first person that gave you that kind of teas, isn't it? Your mother or your grandma. Who told your grandma or your mother that this works?
Their
That the
mother.
chamomile works?
Yeah.
Who told to her?
Their mother.
The grandmother.
Yeah.
But because this is something that this is a home solution that works, this came from generation, this information cross generations. And maybe your grandkids already have chamomile tea because of you. I don't know. But that's something that is the information that came here is the use of the technologies we have. They were used for centuries before. But yeah, people that says that there is not statistic that because these products are not treated as drugs. So we will not give them drugs properties, and we will not do the drug tests. It's just how you feel. Use it and feel it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in that case, you all have experience with the product, yes or no?
Yes.
That's why you are here. Otherwise, you will not be here. You trust in Niken because the product affects yourself. Yes? Yeah. So you are so sure, secure to share this with others because you knew that worked for you. But now you are more sure because after years, you have seen this working in many people. But the only thing that works is that our product is energy that helps our body recover their own levels of energy that needs to work at its design. That's it. Okay. Then we move to the next stage, sharing. When we start sharing, we discover that there is a distribution system. So your business, you discover that you can have a distribution business. And this distribution business is important to know because when you decide to create some income or real income through Niken, you need to know that your business is not the wellness products, or this is distribution. Is a distribution business. It's not just selling. Selling is part of it, but it's a distribution. You own a distribution system, business. It's what you own.
Right.
It depends of the scale you want to use it. You can sell one product a month, and you are distributing product, and you will have the benefits of that distribution. That the benefits of in any business, there is a income, right? The sales income in any business is a sales income. Service or goods, sales is a sales income. Yes.
Yeah.
So you have a profit. Yes. Some people feel bad for having profit. I don't know why. Maybe they were told when they were child that money is dirty, that the money changes people, that kind of things, negative ideas regarding money.
Mm-hmm.
But the richest people in the world, they sell something. And also everything that you have that I can see in your screen behind you or there, someone sold to you, right?
Yeah.
The house, the cabinets, the furniture. So someone sold those products to you. You bought them.
Mm-hmm.
Also the house, right? So the best kind of business are the distribution business. That's the best kind of business because the farmers, when they produce their products, they are not having the largest income. The largest income is created by the distributor, the person that buy all the goods from the farmers, and this person put this in the grocery stores. That distribution is who makes the money. It's not the manufacturer. It's the distributor, right? And in any business with goods, there is a distribution chain. Yes, in any business, in distribution is a distribution chain. Yeah. So if you want to buy your toothpaste in 50 cents, you can. That's the price. It's 50 cents each. Directly from the factory, buying one container. But you don't need a one container of toothpaste. Each of them will be in 50 cents. Yeah?
Yeah.
So when the product came to the grocery store and you buy from the grocery store, you will pay $5 to $10. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you are paying the whole distribution process and the distribution system. When you buy retail one product, you are supporting a chain of distribution and the manufacturers. That is not that amazing. I love that because that's economy. That's the way that we support each other. Right?
Right.
So the good news is that you have a distribution business. And if you want to treat that as a business, you need to have a forecast. Forecast means that you need to know how much you want to make a month from your business. That's a number.
Okay.
And once you set the number you want to earn, you have to have a plan to earn that money. What you need to do to earn the money you want. Yes?
Yeah.
So one lady one time told me that after working 3 months, she worked hard, and she make in the third month $800. And she says, I have this PhD degree, and I work in very important works, and I have a very big salaries. For me, earning $800 after working so hard 3 months, recruiting people, selling products, teaching people, training people, doing ABCs is not worth that. Doesn't worth. I quit. I said, well, before you quit, let me ask you something. how many times in your life you had this type of income? That is the average income. Which is, what are you talking about? Well, you always had linear income. The linear income is that you work 8 hours and you are paid for 8 hours. That's linear, right?
Mm-hmm.
You sell 5 products by yourself and you earn from 5 products. That's linear, right? But in this case, you had the first 2 months, you have income from your sales and recruiting people. But the third month, this $800 came from your team. That's not linear anymore. That's a average income. So I was telling to her that don't pay attention in the amount, because the people that are trained in linear income, they always exchange time with money, right? But when you start having a average income, that's different. It's a different source of income. Yes?
Yeah.
So I told her, don't pay attention in the amount of this money. Pay attention in the source of the money. So I always say that the most important part is the source of the money. How much time consume from you the source of the money? The bigger you go with your network system of distribution, the less you need to invest time. This is not an income claim, because I'm not saying that you will have more income. This is, you will have the income based on the effort you do. Yes?
Yeah.
But for example, if someone take 2 years to write a book, and no money during that 2 years, struggling with the bills, and then the book become a bestseller. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
So the next 5 years, this person will have earnings without investing more time.
Mm-hmm.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Because the work he did will continue working for him. Yep.
Yeah.
If you train your distribution channel very well, they will continue distributing the products correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a 1%, 2%, 3% of that system. That's fair, because you train them. You invite them to come, you train them, and when you train them correctly, they will stay long, they will have results, and they will never quit. So your uplines, they are happy uplines. All your uplines. Right?
Right.
They did something right, and so they keep earning something from the distribution you do.
Mm-hmm.
But everything is based on the product. It's not based on recruiting. At the end of the day, is how many products your distribution system moves a month. You can do that by yourself. You can do this with a team, and you can create a distribution system. A distribution system is how many people are distributing products in your team, with the intention to build the business. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So now everything is set to that to happen, because when you have your own business, some of you have owned your own business.
Mm-hmm.
Gita
Yeah.
and Barbara, Nancy. Yeah. Well, you need to find your product, you need to buy the product, you need to storage the product, you need to have employees, you need to do the taxes, you need to check the operation, distribution. You have to go to all these employment rules, and well, someone is not going to be happy with you, and you will get a suit. So you need to have a team of lawyers, accountants, and a priest. right?
Yeah.
So that's a business. When you drive a business, you need all that. But you have the same level of business with all that support, but you don't need to take care of that support. That's my job. Yes, I'm your partner, and I'm taking care of that part of the business. You take care about the distribution. Yes.
Yes.
So you take care about your distribution, and I will not tell you how much you need to sell. I don't have this sales budget forecast for each of you. If you don't reach the volumes, you will be out of business. No, you are free to do whatever you want because you are independent. You can distribute one product a year, one a year. Of course, you don't have the right to say Niken doesn't work because you sell one product a year, right? So that's the important part. That why you can leverage your time, because most of the time you need to drive a business is something that we do for you. It's done. The product are ready to be distributed. That's the only thing that we assure you. That the warehouse we have is for you. The products we have are for you. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't need to own the product and you need to invest in 5 containers of waterfall. You don't need to do that. But once you need a product, you just call us or you send an email or you place the order online and we will ship the product on your orders where you want us to ship the products. You give the order.
Mm-hmm.
When you purchase the product, that's your inventory at that moment. That at that precise moment becomes your inventory. When you pay the product, that's your inventory now. And it's on the move. You don't need to touch it either. You don't need to do the picking, packing, and shipping. You don't need to do that. That goes directly where you ask us to ship. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's the relationship we have. It's not amazing. I love it.
Yes. And you do all the accounting too.
Yeah, and I calculate your bonus, and we do all of those things. You don't need to calculate your downline's commissions. You don't need to do that. We do that for you too.
Right.
Some people ask us, why you collect these administration fees? Well, that's the tiny portion of your service fees that you pay.
Right. Right.
And if you calculate that based on the what we have to manage or you had to manage yourself, it's nothing. Yes. So now, how big you want to take this? That's question types.
Well, and
Questions,
also,
comments, ideas.
well, also sharing the freedom. You know, you said how valuable it was for you to have the time freedom. And
Yeah.
and that's priceless. I mean, that was something that was really big for me, was to have control of my own time and to
Yes.
work when I want to work. Not that I'm not working, I do work, but I can plan it and I can strategize it and I have control of it, you know.
Yeah.
So,
More than freedom, the beauty of this is that you can control your time. Because freedom, when we think about freedom, we really imagine a traveling pina colada beach. But control your time is that you manage your time as you wish. And managing time in any job, you will continue using time. The difference is that someone control your time. It means that you give the control of your time to someone else, that this person will say when you can go to vacations. You have to ask for permission, right?
right.
Or you have to ask permission if you want to go to your sister wedding or your nephew wedding. You have to ask for permission. You have to, can I go? Right? That's the when you control your time, you don't need to ask for permission. You just manage your time and you open the spaces and you do whatever you want to do. But you need to use time to work always. There are some people that says, oh, with the Nikken business, I retired. Okay. Let's define retirement. It's a business. It's a living thing. It's there. But when you are not there, a natural erosion happens. If you don't take care of something, anything will suffer an erosion. For example, a house, right? If you don't live in the house and it's just a house without nobody living in the house itself will start falling apart, right? But when someone lives in the house stay there. It's amazing, isn't it? But if someone abandoned the house deteriorates. Same thing with a business. If you are not there and then you blame others that your check dropped down, that's unfair. You were not there. What do you expect? So when people say use that, you can retire with using the Nikken business, that's also no right, because you cannot retire from any business. If you own the business, you have to manage the business. You have to spend time in the business, right? But the thing is, here is very interesting because if you want to retire, you need to have a financial strategy. You need to create your portfolio in a way that you have some investments here, some investments there, and you make your money work for you. Right? That's the smartest way for retirement. To create the portfolio that supports your retirement.
Right.
Yes? But a business, never. You have to inherit the business, or you have to sell the business, or you have to find someone to manage your business. Yes?
Yes.
Otherwise, without you being there, any business suffers erosion. Any activity suffers erosion. So I like to say that you control your time more than freedom.
Okay.
Yeah. And the beauty of that you control your time, that's a total different. It makes a total difference when we talk about working or having an income source.
Well, and also I liked your analogy because the delayed gratification is sometimes a little hard to explain, the linear versus the leverage. Because you're building and doing things in the beginning that you might not be compensated. You know, $800. I did that for 3 months and I got $800. I mean, you're thinking and you're going, wow. But I remember going to an event and seeing all these people walking across the stage as gold and, you know, a new platinum. And I'm going, these guys can do this. You know, I can do that. And it's just a handful of people. It's not even that, when you look at or you think about it, it's not that many people.
Yeah. Yes. And this is something that anyone can do it, because the most difficult part in a business is the skills to keep the business going in many different areas. And as I mentioned, it's the laboral things, the operational, the product development, all these the permissions, the taxes, all those things, right? But without that, you can do the business you have because someone is taking care of that, and you are taking care of one of the most important sides of any business, that is distribution. So your skills goes to distribution, but you even don't need to create a network. The network is created in our system.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, enjoy. You can enjoy Niken from many ways. The products, the people, the events, the sharing. Yeah, Niken is about enjoying it. That's why I love it.
It's being the best that you can be in this amazing environment that you've created, and then just sharing that, right? The different homes, the different things. I like the analogy of the chamomile tea, from the grandmother to the mother, from the mother to the children, because that is the leverage of education. Now we have that with our business, and then it's chosen family, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, if one day the chamomile don't work, that stops. There stops. Nobody will to tell to the next generation.
This is
Yeah, keep it
fun.
simple. Have you heard about keep it simple? The KISS?
Yes.
That is keep it simple and short. Keep it simple and short.
Short. That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Good. All right. Does anybody have any question for Luis? And I think this was awesome, Luis. This was really amazing. I'm sitting here working with my pen, my precision, powerful little guy. He's just amazing. So get with the person that invited you to see this video, because we have an amazing opportunity, and don't miss out on it. Okay, thanks.
Thank you.